Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. Hello. Yes, yes, I can hear.
Yeah, he's asking about the introduction about us. Okay, so first I will go through, no problems. So,
Yeah.
myself is Muhammad Riyazuddin. So I'm staying in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh
Can I
now.
be a bit loud because my volume is less? If you don't mind.
My mic is okay. Let me check the mic settings. I don't know what is the problem. Okay, so how about now? Is the okay now?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, so myself Muhammad Riyazuddin. I'm staying in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, and I have logistic experience, and from SAP perspective, I have the process development experience, and I'm working for the Nokia Siemens Networks. In this role, I'm working since 5 years, where I was deploying the company's processes in the Middle East and Africa countries.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, I have done MCA from India.
Okay.
So since past 8 years, I'm in Saudi Arabia.
So what are the business processes you have been dealing in last 5 years?
Actually, I'm dealing with the customer services related stuff, and in that we are dealing with the standard order and the repair and return and the replacement, and from the services purchasing from the third-party vendors.
Okay.
And yeah, that stuff, and service contracts, that stuff we are dealing with.
Great. Yeah. Yes, you are already inside the logistics process, so it's yeah. So how about you, Qasim?
Hi, it's nearly 7 years I'm in the UK. I did my MBA from Pakistan, and I finished my MSc in business analysis from University of Manchester.
Okay.
I worked for United Nations for the project about supply chain management. Then I worked as the manager retail in Total Loyal for 3 years. And since this recession started, actually I left my job before they asked for redundancy. I left my job, and now I've almost, you can say, not on the track. I'm running my own my black cab business here. It's like a cab business, taxi business. And struggling to join my relevant field again. And one of my friend actually, he advised me to do this SAP SD because I have logistics and marketing background. So that's why I've started this course. So that's a short, precise introduction. Hello?
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 Just seems he's not able to listen. Ravi, are you able to listen us? We can't listen you.
Hello?
Oh, okay, he's offline. Maybe some internet issue. Hello, Karthik?
I'm checking with Ravi.
Hello?
Yes, I'm checking with Ravi.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, Riaz and Kasif, you are there?
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the audio was lost for a few seconds. It's fine. Like, see, you are also in the Gulf region, Kasif. Like,
No, I'm in the UK.
Oh, you're in UK now. Okay.
Yeah, in Manchester.
That's fine. See, coming to the SAP sales and distribution, people who have logistics process idea, because do remember SAP systems, applications, and products, we're coming up with entire integration with SD, MM, PP, all the modules. Like, just let me go ahead and show you certain. I'm showing an overall picture of what this sales and distribution is all about. So let me go with the integration process. So have you ever been using this SAP end users? Any of you? Have you been into SAP end user positions?
I was using for the testing only, not in the real time.
Oh, it's Riaz, right?
Yeah, this is Riaz.
Yeah. So you're using it. You are using in the testing scenario. That's great. So basically, various companies actually will be using ERPs to automate their logistics procedures and processes. And what I can tell you is, if you want to really get master in SAP SD, you should not only be good in SAP SD, but you should also be good in the procedures and processes in the other modules like MM. MM is something like materials management, and we also have something called as finance and controlling. So you have to be perfect in these areas. Yeah. So if you can see how the document flow happens in SD module, you can see this pre-sales, sales,
Okay.
shipping, billing. So these are the 4 stages. Like don't ever learn this course with contents, learn with business processes. Because SAP is full about pre-sales activities, sales activities, shipping activities, billing activities. It will use all the fundamental procedures like heard about order to cash, make to order, engineer to order, Kanban, just in time, certain logistics related standardization. Did you hear about those things?
I heard about order to cash.
Okay.
I would have heard about order to cash and
JIT. Something in the supply chain process. This SD module will be between this MM, FI and PP modules. materials management will have the stock process, production planning will have the production scheduling, and typically you can see this arrow marks. When an order is placed, MM is informed, PP is also informed, because according to the sales, the production update should be there, isn't it?
Yes.
So if any time, if you are overselling, if the production is not ready for the new lot of production, that means your business is gone. So during shipping, if the materials management is not ready with all the packing process, picking process for the goods issue, then also your business is going to spoil. So what this SAP logistics module, like SAP sales and distribution, the distribution is integrated with MM and PP, and it is with all the under MM. This red part is nothing but, he says that for every activity you do here, this sales info system means reporting in SAP. Heard about the 5M concept of supply chain?
Yeah. Yes, I
Heard about it, 5Ms?
Sorry?
5M, but I know about supply chain management.
Yeah. 5Ms are something like your money, material, manpower, methods. You are going to definitely put your business on stake. So in order to integrate all these things, SAP has come up with a particular ERP which will manage all these resources together. For that, he has built a technology called NetWeaver. He has built a technology called HANA these days. It works on ECC, Enterprise Core Component, something called in SAP, right? And right now we are working on ECC 6.0 Enhancement Pack 5, ECC 6.0 EHP 5. So
What is this EHP5?
enhancement package.
Yeah, but what it meant actually?
It is the 5th version of the enhancement after the 6.0.
Okay.
This is where it is. You can see this.
Yeah, okay.
So this is the latest version of your sales and distribution. So do remember, when we buy a license of SAP, it comes up with all the built-in features of this. You can see there are lakhs of tables, there are thousands of interfaces, there are tools, there are applications. SAP is bought by companies because it is secure, it is integrated, it is scalable, it is highly efficient, it is having optimization, whatnot. Whatever your business is going to look for, your SAP comes with all those things. You can see these methods, events, this is all technical thing, and it comes up with a lot of things. When you buy the license, you are going to have the ABAP repository along with it, the functional guide. There is a tool called implementation guide which will be given to you. But yes, you go any part of the globe, your SAP will look like this. This space will change with your company's logo. This place will be replaced with your company's logo. So, and any materials you have already exchanged with Karthik or something, how about some materials in SD? Any books you guys are following? Any books you guys are following?
Not really. No, not really.
I would suggest you to go through two books. One is by SAP is implementing sales and distribution by Glenn C. Williams, GLYNN, Glenn
Okay.
C. Williams.
William.
And this book is little advanced. But this guy talks about a lot of in-depth things like maybe as a learner you may not understand. There is another book, Sales and Distribution, Understanding SD by Kapil Sharma.
Understanding SBSD by
Sales
Kapil
and
Sharma.
Distribution by Kapil Sharma. Yeah, these are the two books. If I should have some the CD of it. If I can send you the soft copy, like I'll just try to pass it on instead of buying these books.
Okay.
These prescribed books, my classes are more work driven actually. My aim is to make you consultants. If I teach 6 topics, I want you to do 2 topics. So that means because I will tell you how to do, because if there is something called pricing determination, the same logic works for partner determination. I want you guys to try it for yourself, then come back to me. So that I want, you're seeing this IDES,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's called International Demonstration and Evaluation System. This is IDS. That means it is a model company given by SAP for our learning. So I would suggest you guys to Google something called IDS Model Company. Google IDS Model Company. That means he says that guys, whoever want to get into SD, first understand my example company.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And for getting the help, there is some website called, write this one, help.sap.com. help.sap.com. If you want to join the international community of SAP, why I'm telling all these things is, you should not completely rely on the training only. You should be self-sufficient to understand the businesses, to upgrade your knowledge every day. SAP is not a one-time learning, it is a continuous process. As on date, nobody have learned it completely. We guys with this much of experience, we can only manage the show. We cannot call ourselves as gurus or experts or something, wizards. No, it's because see, SAP has been developed by thousands of people. It cannot be learned by one single person, isn't it? That is a fact.
Yep. Okay.
But on a given day, on a given scenario, you don't understand the production process of it. You don't understand the development process of it. You don't know what is the business process. No. In SAP, people fail because they are failing to relate the business process with SAP. Business processes with SAP. For example, I'm talking about you can see this?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
I can give you this URL over here. I'm pasting it on the GoToMeeting. Did you get it?
Okay. Okay.
Right. Excuse me. So you can see this introduction. So it talks about, you can see this international demonstration development system in the R3 system, represents a model company. It means it has designed a company for you to understand the processes in it. You can see this, the ideas logistics. If I type, it says that a variety of products are manufactured and sold using that means assume. IDS is that, he says that assume a company by name IDS. If you don't assume, you cannot learn this subject simply by clicking on the screens. Do remember, SAP doesn't mean 20 hours practice a day. SAP doesn't mean 20 hours practice a day. It means a person who can understand the business, who can understand the gaps, who can understand the integration, who can understand the customization, who can understand what happens with programmers, who can understand in the technical part on the basis. So he is a combo of all these things. Right? Down the line we will build our expertise, and I want my guys to be in good positions. So like I would give you a very long-term support, like we can be associated till you get your break, right? So the first break in everybody's career in SAP is going to be definitely going to be a difficult task. There's no doubt about it. It's not a cakewalk. But the first 3 months of work are the most toughest days in any SAP guy's career. Because you go into new environment, new process and new procedures, and somewhere you are trying to understand. So you would be facing those challenges. Yes, I'm there to always take you to the best processes possible. Right. So you can see this. He talks about elevators. Elevator is engineered to order, means when you manufacture a lift or an elevator for a shopping mall, every elevator cannot be the same size, isn't it?
Yes.
According to your specification of the building, the elevators would change. That's why it says engineered to order. Motorcycle is made to order. I cannot make one motorcycle, isn't it? So definitely, and I cannot store my motorcycles without any order book. So make to order is something which will give you the order strength. Cars. It is a sales order based repetitive manufacturing. What do you mean by that? What is repetitive manufacturing?
Continuous cycle.
The assembly model, cars are assembled. They don't manufacture. Is that it?
Okay.
Tires are by somebody, the hubs are from somebody, except the engine, nothing else is owned by them. Is that it?
Yes.
Engine and the body, nothing else comes from their own. When you see cars, when you see pumps, pump is a made to order production. Like this we have made to stock also. We'll discuss. The lighting is mass production. What do you mean by mass production? Something like bulbs manufacturing, tube lights, fluorescent lights. These bulbs in a single batch they can manufacture 10,000 bulbs or zero. The effort is same. Those are called mass.
Yes.
So they cannot manufacture 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 bulbs. There should be 10,000 or zero. So that's what mass production is all about. And chemicals. So he says that you can see, can you assume any single company having all these procedures in one single client? You cannot, isn't it? People are from the oil industry, people are from the retail industry, or any one thing. They will not belong to all of these things.
But
yes.
Is it possible one company can have one or two or three of these processes in one under the one client?
No issues, you can have it. But yes, you have to think about your financial accounting. You first of all, so when you want to have 2 to 3 businesses, in one single client, how are you showing the taxation? Under what license you want to use SAP? Everything comes into a picture, isn't it? It's a
Yes.
group license, you can take it. See, when you are taking 3 different licenses, if it is cost effective, because see, you don't should not mix the business of each of these things in the real time. It's not safe. Yes, we can intelligently use SAP Business Intelligence to integrate the reports of 3 verticals. That's how we have to understand this. Yeah, you will understand as we go ahead. Yeah. So I'm talking about sales and distribution. Here is the logistics where we have the sales and distribution. This is the screen deck which we are going to use from tomorrow about creating a master data, creating a, you can say this. So we will be using these keywords like XD01, like VD01. We will go in depth into the business processes here. Right? There is one more process here. If I can, there is something called /n SAP project reference object, SPRO. Enter. This is called SAP reference IMG. Implementation.
What is the difference between these two screens?
These two. Excuse me. Just a minute. This screen is only having restricted access in the real time, not in this training process, but I'm talking about in the real time. So you have logistics, you have accounting, you have HR, you have utilities, you have IS, lot of things in this, isn't it?
Okay.
So, and this screen, suppose if I was an end user, when I type SPRO, it will restrict me from entering into that SPRO because I cannot, a user cannot be given access to customization, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's what this easy access is called, the graphical user interface of SAP in all the modules, not one, in all the modules.
So can we say in the real world, the end user interact with this easy access screen only?
No, it's not like that. Every individual who gives username and password will enter into the screen. This screen will look like this. But access will be restricted according to your user profile. I will show you SU01 user maintenance. So if you can see this user groups, you have a manager, you have a, that means this username is channel manager, this one is channel demo. So these guys cannot have more access than this. You can see recruiter. So this fellow will only can see the recruitment process. You can see this ESS user, that is called an employee self-service. So like this user group, he belongs to only that user. So he cannot use more than that.
So we assign the transactions to them related to those processes. Is that our?
Yes, yes. He's only related because if you take my user, I'm using SD user 1. Enter. You can see I'm going into display. So my user, let me go to the, you can see nothing is assigned. That means I have
Full access.
I have the full access. So I can leave empty if I want to. You can see the profiles I am having all system authorizations. If this is missing, I will fail in creating all.
So we can create our own profiles as needed in the business.
The basis guys will do.
Okay.
We only decide the profiles of the persons, but this right of SC01 is not given to all the SD, CRM, WebApp or other consultants.
Yeah. Okay.
This will stands. So you can see this presentation, application, database. There are three different layers which in SAP. Right now, all the screens I'm using is at this level. Okay, SAP GUI.
Okay.
So till now, whatever I have typed, it has gone to a dispatcher, it has gone to a work process, it has gone to a database, and brought me back the work process information. Work process has brought back to the dispatcher, and it has got me the information onto the screen.
Yes.
That's what these three screens mean. In this way. In between, the application component called SD is there, and we have an ABAP dictionary of that.
Ravi, can you please throw a light on this application layer? What exactly is coming?
Components, app component. See, application component is SD is one application component, MM is one component, PP is one component. Like that, he has added lot of components inside the architecture.
Okay.
Okay.
So whenever I log in into an SD application, it will call the SDA component. Whenever I log in into an FI, it will call an FI component. And each component has a web dictionary, that is the advanced business application programming. It will go and collect, send a query and get the data back. Okay? So this is how see. I would be sharing some of the documents and all this stuff on class to class basis, and tomorrow I'll go into the integration of the master data, how the master data works, what is a master data, that means like customer master, material master. So in the next session, so your time is fixed at 7 p.m. India time?
To me it's okay, but I'm only the one problem is weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday you work?
Yeah, I work.
No,
Sorry?
Weekends I don't generally have sessions.
Okay, about the rest of the week, okay.
It's fine because I also work Monday to Friday because I'm in India. Here definitely we would require a break on Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. Okay.
So because in other part of the world, yes, it's not possible that exactly until you are in a very comfortable positions, obviously. And for Riaz, I think it is Thursday, Friday holiday, right?
Yes, it is Thursday, Friday to me.
And he works on Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, but I can manage, no problem.
So
Yeah.
you are in
But,
a senior position now.
not like that, but bit of I can say.
Okay. Sometimes, after working for many years, especially this Arab world, if they believe somebody, they believe to the core. If they don't,
Yeah.
they'll never.
Yeah.
They will never.
Yeah,
They'll-
that is there, but luckily I don't have any Arabs in my team. All are
Ah,
from Europe.
Then you're lucky. I should say you're lucky guy.
because
You
at
know,
least they can read your mails. At least they can read your mails.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know,
that is there, but I struggled at the beginning.
I have dealt with Saudi Aramco, a lot of Arabs with me, and they have done their masters in UK or somewhere, France or US. But still, but to give them a concept, to explain them something which should happen in 30 minutes, it will take 3 hours.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
and after all the things, again he'll ask somebody. Is it right? So, if you want to clarify somebody else, you would have called him in the initial Khatra.
Yeah.
This is all funny world again. See, but yes, the management of entire Gulf region is run by UK guys.
Really? Let's say Europeans, you can say most of them.
Yeah, most of the Europeans, yes. See, because maybe the Britishers have left India long back, but now they've got Gulf. So Gulf is under their control. The entire, they believe all the masters. If you see, like these people prefer European countries more than America.
Now it is, but before it was America means like everything to them, but now it is Europe.
Saudi is still now it's an American association.
Still, but I am not in corporate level.
Oh,
That is in
okay,
business
okay.
level only. Yeah.
Americans doesn't like to come here and work. They want a remote world, right? They don't want to come here and settle. Europeans are ready to travel. They are travelers by default.
Yes.
They like traveling. They love to work with new people, and that's how the European community is much commendable. And that all these countries are well. European Union has come into picture now. Again, see a lot of SAP work coming in the European Union activities. And from SD, you can travel because once you start your life in SD, you can really get into other modules like PP, MM, CRM, a lot of other things. But yes, starting with SD, be patient and learn it in a business way. Don't learn it don't ever think that you are learning a computer course. Remove that from your mind. You are learning a business application. That's it. That is only because this is a technology added to the business, that nothing else. Because from an order to cash cycle in a non-SAP environment, if it takes 3 hours, this one will take 4 seconds to 5 seconds without any manual interactions or minimizing the manual interactions. So it completes the order cycles, the delivery cycles, the purchasing cycles much faster. Decision making is internal. So that's where the entire crux is of SAP.
Okay.
So you have any questions for the session today?
It's pretty much clear. Well, one thing is, last night I was on Google and I typed your name and there was a SAP forum or a website
Oh yeah.
running.
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
yours?
That's mine. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they are everywhere in YouTube too. So, everywhere. So you will find a lot of help from my end. That's what I'm saying. My forum is, I have my database. I work with Computer Max, and I do have support to a lot of guys across the globe. So you will see at least if not the best, yes, a commendable help from my end.
And another question is, if we carry on from tomorrow, and at the end of each session, are you going to provide us some exercises or quizzes
Assignments.
to
Yes,
check?
yes.
Yeah, in other words, assignments to check how we're doing and
Every day I'll trouble you.
not in the class. I'm asking after the class so we can go and
That's
do
right.
do
Before
the
start of the
brainstorming.
class, because whatever I handle this day, I will give you as a small nutshell actually. I want you to build a business case. That's how my method will be.
Okay.
And those exercises are not click here, click here, click here, click here. No. I will give you a business case. I'll take your business case, wherever you're working now, or maybe you're good in understanding automobile business. He's more good in understanding logistics processes. So we will take your own examples and we'll build the day-by-day exercises.
Okay. And
That's how it stands.
another question again. How long will it take to complete this SAP SD overall?
Typically, it takes 35 to 40 days for me. And if you are a fast back, like where you can catch up things fast, then yeah, we can reduce some a week out of that. That means see, if guys are fast, if you are very good in the master data, very good in the document transaction data, for me, the rest of the 50% syllabus will go fast. First 50 will go slow. But if you are not catching the things, in the rest 50 also will go slow. That's how it stands.
Okay.
Okay. Any question, Vyas?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, how much time you will spend daily?
It will be.
How many hours? And
It will start with 45 minutes to 1 hour. Again, it is as long as you are getting boiled. Sometimes it may go for 2-3 hours in a weekend. And I prefer such kind of learning, before my start of the class, I want you guys to join an hour before, or maybe weekly 3 to 4 hours, because each batch have to also work together. And if I see that you are also doing good, I'll mix you with other people.
okay.
That's how I make my people work with each other, come back with problems, you guys solve 50%, rest of the things I will solve. Because as a team, you all guys will win.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
End of the day, our aim is to become the good SD consultants.
SD consultant.
Absolutely, you would.
Yes.
You would. But mark my word. Forget about classroom. You think in the business process. Then, from day one, if you are thinking in the business level, then obviously you will succeed. Don't think about the topics. If you remember, most of the people, if I ask them what is customer master, he says XD01, VD01, because there is something called customer master means business partner. In that, customer master is not VD01, XD01. Customer master is a centralized database of customer with his all in-depth details of banking, to his address, to his all the communication details, His insurance details, everything is stored in the system in order to give an automatic input to the documents or transactions. That is the answer I expect. In fact, the SAP world expects. Don't tell BD01 XD0. That's what the student says. So that's what I'm saying. Don't get into that format. Otherwise, there are a lot of guys who fail some 20-30 interviews before they get the first job in SAP. The reason is this.
I will be happy if we get 20 interviews.
Another thing, Ravi, one thing, will we get any help from you in terms of interview preparation?
A lot. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Because
You will
that's
get
actually
an
decisive moment comes before then you joining any job. If you pass through the interview, you get in job.
There are
Otherwise,
two parts. In SAP, clearing the interview is one different structure. Working in the job is a different, but it's different mechanisms altogether. Definitely, we'll discuss as we go ahead. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
Catch you back. So it is. What is your time there, Kasif? Now it's 5.5 hours ahead of us.
if we say 7 o'clock IST, that means half past one. Half past one.
Yeah. You're in 7:58 now. 8 o'clock.
Yeah, afternoon.
And you are 2 hours ahead of us. Yes.
Maths of 2.5 hours. It is 5:32 me.
No, okay. We are 2.5.
Yeah.
Right then. Catch you back. So tomorrow we will catch up on Monday. Same time.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. Catch you back.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.